What's up, guys? Anthony here with Empire Music and EmpireMusic.com, bringing you something a little bit different today, but not too different now because these are starting to become kind of normal instruments that we carry in the shop here. This is the Jackson Spectra bass SBP 4-string. I did the 5-string about a month or two ago. Really impressed with it, and equally impressed with these guys here. Super playable instruments. A really cool option if you want to add some active electronics into your arsenal. You know me, I'm a traditionalist. I like the old vintage P bass, J bass. You know, I'm a Fender guy, tried and true, but I got these in my hands and I'll tell you what, really impressed with them. This is in the transparent black finish on there, and then you have it in the Caribbean blue burst on there too. Two really cool finishes. Feature-wise, I mean, they're rich with features. You have the rail bridge on here, Nordstrom SB4s, like the soap bar 4s, neck and bridge pickups. Really cool basses, or cool pickups in there. Get a ton of tone out of them. Electronic-wise, what's going on here might look a little bit complex, but it's really not too tough. You have master volume, you have the pan, which is the neck and the bridge pickup. And if you remember in my first video, it's reverse of what you think. So when you roll that knob this way, what you would typically think is going up to the neck pickup, it's actually engaging the bridge pickup. And here, you're actually engaging the neck pickup. So rather than thinking of that detent on the top of the knob, where I always do, think of it on the bottom of the knob, and it makes total sense. Because if you think of that detent as being here, not here, you're rolling to the neck and to the bridge. I could not wrap my head around it on the 5-string video. And then once I kind of played with them more, I'm like, oh, that makes sense too. You just have to kind of think about it in different terms. Now you have a mid-range frequency sweep there that will kind of, we'll get into some of the tones. That's a subtle difference and that's only engaged when you're on active mode. Then you have passive mode. There's the active mode. When we're in active, we have bass, mid, treble. Pretty straightforward stuff. Poplar burl top on this guy, and then walnut, maple, walnut, mahogany. And on the neck, it's maple, walnut, maple, walnut, maple. There you go. So that's like the layering of the woods there. Baked Jatoba fretboard on there, 24 frets, 1.5 inches at the nut. Super well balanced, great weight on the bass. So when I was playing there, I had some overdrive on at the top just to have some fun with it, because these guitars kind of remind me of something that's a little bit more aggressive, even though they're pretty versatile. We'll take that all off now. So we're in active mode. I'm gonna stay in there for a minute. That's because I think that's kind of where this bass is meant to be played in, but it's always nice that when the battery dies, you can always flip to passive mode and you're no worse for wear. Maybe just boost the amp up a little bit, or if you have a booster pedal, you're back in business. And I only know that because one of the ones that came through had a dead battery. So like the passive mode worked and the active mode didn't. I know there's some basses when there's a dead battery, neither mode works. That's not the case with this, which is always a nice kind of fallback plan if you're live on a set. So I'm gonna get back to some of my more normal playing, as you know me in my videos, which isn't always that aggressive pick style stuff. So we have active electronics on. I'm gonna keep those mids right in the middle. I have bass boosted slightly. I have mids boosted slightly, and treble right in the middle. Let's see where that's got at. And if we dig a little bit, slap tone's probably first try at it. I'd roll some mids out for that. Maybe a little top end off of that too. Go back to where I had it. Pick. We'll go just front pickup now. And we'll go bridge pickup. We'll flip the passive mode now, and we'll go, I want to go through some of those mid-range positions here. So what I found is on that bridge position, you really can kind of hear, since that accentuates mid-range anyway, we do some harmonic stuff. You really kind of hear where that kind of hear that with both pickups going on now. So there's a really subtle difference that we get with that mid-range sweep. So just in passive mode then, wide open. So there's a lot to get through with a bass like this, but it plays super, super nice. 900 bucks, you just can't beat it. Have any questions at all, 412-343-5299. You can email me directly. It's anthony@empiremusic.com. And the Jackson Spectra 4-string bass, did the 5-string before. This is the 4-string. I like both of them, a little outside of my wheelhouse, but man, like, you really honestly can't beat a bass like this for its versatility. See you next time, thanks.